I have a friend, David Ring. David is an evangelist, goes all across the country, has cerebral palsy. If he were to, has David been to the church? You've heard him speak. You've heard him speak. It's very difficult to understand him. You have to listen for every single word. He spoke on the East Coast in Lynchburg, and they jammed the phone lines. There were more calls than any other time in the history of that television program. And this man has a great sense of humor with his speech. It just blows me away. We didn't move into Canada. We were going into Canada so that we could get to Alaska. And I have to tell you the truth, friends. I am a nasty person when people don't treat me right. I have to work so hard to continue to be gracious. And we crossed the border, and there were customs people at the border. I got across. I was so angry. When David came across, I said, David, if customs people are going to be in heaven, I don't want to go. David had just crossed the border. I believe it was one of his first times to go across. He had brought hundreds of videotapes and stuff with him. And I'm going to talk a little like he talks right now. I'm not making fun of him. He'd tell you, I'm his friend. And he crossed the border. He said to me, he said, I came across and they are mean people. He said, that man looked at me and he said, what's in those boxes? He said, I looked at him and I said, videotape. He said, the man pointed his finger at me and he said, how many? I said, I don't know. He said, the man said, you count them. David looked at me. He got that twinkle in his eye and he said, you know, suddenly my handicap got worse. He said, I began to count 1. He said, the man screamed at me, what's wrong with you? He said, I looked at him and I said, hey, now you made me lose count. And just in case there's some of you that say, I don't think it's nice to talk like that. I told that story in front of 11,000 people. David was sitting right in the front row. I walked off the stage. He walked up to me and went, money, you owe me money.